Reflecting on all the apps that we used in EdTech and the blog that I have created, I realized that I've actually learned a lot through EdTech. While I believe some of the things that I've learned I will definitely use in my classroom in the future, others it was just good exposure to the different uses of technology and different ways to think about using technology. For example, after taking this class, I can now look at an app and think, how will I use this as a teacher? Rather than just looking at the app for the app that it is. A lot of the times you see things on Pinterest like best apps for the classroom. But it's funny that simple things like the Notes app or the Clock app can be so beneficial in the classroom. Many of the apps that we have used that are geared towards education will be very beneficial to a new teacher like me. One thing that surprised me about this class is all that it takes to make a blog. When you hear blog, you just think about having to write down all this information and maybe upload a few pictures. But after making the Weebly blog myself, it kind of surprised me how much work it really is to make a good blog. Little things like finding links to link to your blog or finding videos that go along with what you're talking about take a little bit more time than I realized. But I did realize that almost anybody could make a blog. As long as you have a computer and something to write about, anybody can make a blog. While I said it was surprising about how long it takes, it doesn't have to take that long. You can make a very basic blog that has, like I said, just words and pictures. But to make your blog great, it does take a little extra effort. One of the main takeaways I have of this class are lots of different apps that students can use in my classroom someday. Most of the apps that we used would be great ways to assess students' learning. So instead of doing a normal project, it's like using technology to assess if students have really understood something rather than creating a poster. It's utilizing an iPad for a different kind of learning. Reflecting on my Weebly website, I realized that I have grown a lot in my ability to make a blog. My first blog post was decent, but it's gotten a lot easier and I don't have to think about it as much. It just kind of happens. My wow moment for the semester was just a couple days ago in class. At first I was hesitant to make a blog. I didn't really realize why I needed to make a blog in order to learn technology in the classroom. But I kind of had an aha moment and realized that, hey, maybe I can use this blog for more than 20 points on a project. I can use this blog and showcase my skills to future professionals. So in a job interview, if they want to see me teaching, I can use this blog and upload all my lesson plans and videos of me teaching, and it's all in one convenient place, and I can just submit my URL to a principal instead of having to scramble around trying to find things I did in Block A and Block B. But if I just keep this blog up to date, it'll be a really great resource for when I'm interviewing to get an actual job. So even though I kind of struggled through the blog sometimes, I realized that it's for more than just this class. It can be used to benefit me in the future. While I obviously don't know everything after just taking one technology class, I did learn new ways to think about technology in the classroom. I was also introduced to a few new apps that I have never heard of, which will hopefully benefit me in the future. This class showed me that technology is something you kind of just have to do to figure out on your own. You can read about it and watch some videos to help you, but you'll never fully understand unless you immerse yourself into it. As a teacher, I'm going to have to figure out apps that the principal recommends for us to use or apps that go along with the curriculum. So this class kind of opened me up to trying new things, and hopefully some of these apps will still be around and not too much different when I actually do become a teacher.